judge where they're spawning, and it was a fairer game for both sides because both teams could do it. But now it's more down to luck to where you spawn, luck to your bullets, and a bit more luck to your grenades, because normally they don't kill anyone from that. They only injure them, even if they're right next to them. But sometimes they can kill them from a fair few meters away. So it's quite lucky, really, this game. But it's the game everyone's playing, so you kind of have to go along with it. But here we go into the underground S&D, where we will take the bottom team.
It depends where these are going. I don't believe yep, the bottom team, I think. It's just that I was in the game late there, obviously.
Well, we're going to see an AE rush here. It's by Joka Boi. It's inevitable. It's like what most teams do. Doesn't throw a single stun out. Gets the kill on Peatie. Great kill there to actually pick up a kill, and then takes it into a 4v3 in favour of Royal Flush. Gets the stun out back. Doesn't see someone there, gets a frag on him though, he's probably going to die, he's down, but he also takes out Virrex, who also slayed Joka Boi, so now we're left in a 3v2.
Obviously here, as you see, Choas makes a really aggressive push there, but he's taken out by Matter. I didn't even know Matter was there. Moose picked up Matter, or whatever you want to call him. Moose is just going to push to the back here. I'm going to mute the other team though. I do believe here they're just... Moose is just watching. He knows someone might come for this. Stuns go down. It's a 1 versus 2 situation here. He knows he's at the back. I think Moose should go for the bomb plant here to try and get this round over and done with. So I don't think the opposing team is going to be too aggressive here. It's Rooster. He's not the most aggressive player I've seen in a long while. So I think...
yeah. Well, I think what Moose was doing here was just waiting for the support Realize. Realize is checking the back. I mean, Realize has obviously he's got the impact proficiency. But Rooster takes out Realize. Moose is just waiting there, seeing if he pushes back round. As I was about to say, if because Realize can spray through a lot of stuff with impact, I think he's just waiting, so spray through the back of the trains and stuff like that. But oh, that's a dirty spot there. As Moose runs back, he's going to go for the bomb plant, and Moose passes it on the opposing team's side, just trying to get the bomb down. 4 seconds left. Is it going to go down? Quite tense here as we now see the bomb going down by Moose, and Rooster's probably pushing over. Where is Rooster? That's what we all want to know. Moose is just putting him in the back, probably guessing third person.
Obviously, what I was going to say is that in these games here, obviously, I've said obviously about 3 times there, but what I was going to say is they seem in these games people seem to screen watch or stream watch as people call it, especially on Gamer Warehouse. You get a lot of American teams. And we were in one a couple of days ago, and they seem to stream watch quite a bit, and it's just ruins it. This is a fun cup, really. Obviously, it's not. This isn't a fun cup.
Yeah.
But it's a show match that you're not getting nothing out of. I realised when with the games of the NYP versus 4B, I believe for it, that was for £20 or something. It's nothing. It's £20 that you could. I don't know how I put it, but it's £20. You don't want to stream watch for it because it's
£20 split 4 ways is £5. So
exactly, it's just pointless. And then you got to remember, and I believe, I don't know if it's for this, but someone was on about it. An org takes like 20% of that.
So still, 20% of that is £4. So that's £4 each. It's not really something to be. It's not something to be stream watching over. It's not something to be bragging about. Like pay to blaze. Still the same thing, but you should still like proper try in these games. But
like at LAN, you never stream that.
Well, some people do, but
you could say that Apex NA did it at EGL, but then no one's got proof of that, so we can't say that.
Yeah, it's an accusation that no one can prove, but. I think everyone knows, like, people think that happens, but everyone accepts the fact that they were the best team. And now, like, most EU teams are trying to base their teams around what Apex NA did. Because, like, what I believe is Apex NA are on another level compared to their own teams as well. Like, if Apex NA were taken out and we were just our top team versus their top teams, I think it'd be fairly even, but Apex NA just have... I don't know what works for them. It's just they seem to just be able to win everything they try and play in. Like the other week, there was the Machinima Frag Cup and they won it. I think. Not too sure though. Like that's
2 grand. Oh, was it 10 grand?
10 grand.
No, it was a cross-eyed tournament that was 2 grand.
Yeah, but like they end so many tournaments and they're just They just sit there. Could probably win it one-handed. It's just their chemistry. They when you watch them play, they speak so much, but they just know what everyone's going to do anyway because that's how it works. If you know what each other's going to do, then it's easier to play for yourselves. Anyway, hopping back on board with the gameplay, we see a Royal Flush here up 3-0 now. This is pretty much a whitewash right now, as we saw against my team. So you can't really just say much right now. It's just what happened last game, and it's probably going to happen again as we see Joka Boi going 6-1. Pretty big for the S&D, picking up over 2 kills every map with 1 death, so 2 kills every round even. So I'd be swayed to I'd be swaying to Royal Flush to pick up.
Supposedly, I didn't know about this, guys, but supposedly Optic were beat yesterday at the Virginia Beach LAN. I don't even know what the Virginia Beach LAN is.
Oh, it was just like some LAN where quite a lot of top teams went. Who beat them?
Some Envy.
Envy. Oh, but still, like.
Oh, Moose Chaos went in there with a double nade.
Chaos with the double nade, great play there, and Matt leaves the game to go host in a bit of a rage after winning that CTF quite. Not convincingly, but going down to the wire. And here, I think we've just seen Royal Flush just kind of warm up a little, and then just see that kind of warm up a little and just basically take the S&D, and hopefully they'll take the CTF to follow as well. So yeah, as we stop host, between NA and EU, I'd like to see like more teams attend events. Like we first started off by going off to we went off to America, didn't we, with Apex or whatever they were back in the day. And Apex and A came over here, and there's a lot of speculation over it, and it kind of drew our communities together. I mean, at the moment, the streamer we have right now is American, so like it shows because like. And then
I'm a caster for an American org, which is Gamer Warehouse. So obviously it's just showing that there's people, the communities are really coming together. Obviously, on a few nights ago, it was let me think. A few nights ago, we played me, Madcat, Tech Rated, and Shizzle played an American team that had been together for so many months. We beat them, but it's still like it's just these show matches that are going on. A lot of show matches. Obviously, it started. There was a few. Mission capture the flag doesn't seem like competitive map.
Or interchange or outpost, for that matter of fact.
But no, what it was is a lot of these intercontinental show matches were happening before EGL, like in the lead up to EGL. I do believe Leverage played a lot of teams as well, and then we realised when they come to LAN, it just changes it. Obviously, they won us on these games, but when it came to LAN, it was just they showed us how to play. Really, we're on a completely different level. They're on a completely different level to us. Like you could say NA, but we've never played Envious and people like that. And it's obviously you come across and teams play so well at LAN, and I didn't expect them to do that at LAN. People were saying, they shouldn't be handed second seed on a plate. Well, they should have been handed first seed on a plate. The amount of LANs that they've been to, if you add their LAN winnings up, I think it tops any of the EU teams. So it just goes out to see that.
It goes to show they shouldn't have been given second seed when the first seed didn't even play top. Oh, they placed fifth, didn't they? The first seed. So you can't really. Well, at the time, I can see why they got first seed, but I don't know. Like
it's
Apex. They used to be a good team, and then they started choking events, and it.
Yeah. Obviously here, guys, we're going to quickly get on with the game here, and it's CTF Arkaden. We're obviously on with Royal Flush, and this is against SB, as we're calling them. Obviously, it's 1-1 on maps at the moment, and it's been the third round.
Yeah, this is the third round.
Third round.
Third or fourth. Not too sure. Wait, I'll check now. Third round, yeah. Third round, as we saw in the last 2 rounds. Red Bar 2-0 my P, and we saw a bit of rage on the Twitter.
And Red Bar 2-0 Intense or something, or whatever they were called.
Yeah, Red Bar 2-0 IQ, apparently. IQ. But yeah, so far it's been a 4-0, no maps dropped, except for this game now, where last game SB beat Fariko Yin which is obviously Mello, Luke, Beta, and a Fizzy for this tournament.
And this is going to go down here. There's going to be a flag up here, guys.
But here we see the flag up, and Joka Boi picking up the team nade. But here we see the first flag up on the board here for Royal Flush now, taking it to a 1-0 lead in this third map in a best of 3. As Rooster realised, and Moose gets taken out by Matthew, and Joka Boi taking out Matthew though to secure the flag. Chaos in a nice position here though, using focus on his SMG, which is I see a lot of people do. According to Red, he quite likes to use focus and range sometimes, varying up a little.
It just depends on the map. Like teams say, oh yeah, if you're on a say a map like this, you want to use focus because it's closer range. Then if you're on a map like Lockdown, you want to use range because of the long distance battles that you could get into in a corridor and places like that. Yeah,
exactly. So we see Virrex taking out Chaos from green, and they seem to have a nice green setup here, but nobody's up top, which means Joka Boi can just run through as he wills. Doesn't see anyone there. Joka Boi, is he going to drop down? He drops down on top of his head, doesn't get the kill, going to jump round, gets the kill on Matthew. Here we see a flagpole going out onto green, and there's 2 down there, 3 down, and then Rooster picks up Joka. But if they can pick up Rooster here now, it's going to be a 4 down and a flagpole. Frag onto Rooster up top. They're getting spawned up top, so they need to watch where everyone's spawning. But Moose gets the kill onto Rooster, and the flag is away. Both flags are in the open. Then Royal Flush's flag gets returned. Virrex is going for the flag, but Joker's there, picks up the flag, and he's just he's going to run it back into green. See if he can get the flag into green. If he gets it into green, he's going to be safer than outside. He's on the outside of green. Moose pushes back out. Chaos is there. Chaos picks up the flag. Once he gets the flag, Peatie gets taken out by Moose, and here we see Chaos making moves on the flag, spraying down the flag, and then Chaos takes out Rooster, which is a great pre-spray onto the flag. Chaos is stunned though. Can he jump that flag in? The flag is going to go in there for 2-0 on this first half of Arkaden CTF.
Obviously here, as you see, it was they're playing a really aggressive playstyle on this side of Arkaden, which people say is a bad side of Arkaden. Obviously, I keep saying obviously. If you look at the scores, you can see that no one is really slaying. They're all sort of pulling low scores. No one's slaying. Roosters 3 and 8, 8 and 10, 6 and 11. The only person I can see really slaying on this game is Realise, who is going 10 and 7, and it's not a big score there at all.
Well, Joker's just picked up 10 kills now, so like added together. Let's be honest, Royal Flush are picking up a lot more kills. Showing
the aggressiveness of this Royal Flush team. And it's obviously on the bad side of Arkaden. So it's not, they don't want to go too aggressive on it, but they have, and it's worked for them. On the next side of the Arkaden, they want to go out and really get these flags in, because they could really take them out and just put them down and just make them feel like shite.
Exactly. No good team. If you're a good team, you shouldn't stop pulling flags unless it's, you know, dangerously close, like to the end or whatnot.
We saw what I was going to say is we saw it in the game versus NYP. NYP went for one pointless flag return that they didn't need to get. It was 1-0 to them. They didn't need to get that flag return. They could have let that flag go and regroup and pulled another flag. They didn't. They went out and tried to return that flag, and because they returned that flag, they left themselves vulnerable and opened themselves up. So
yeah, because the flag was so close to the Royal Flush own flag, they just got it in, and by the time everyone was off spawn, it was just they all got taken out again, and it was just a rewind of what happened, and they pulled another. Well, they tried to pull another flag up, but what got taken out, and then they went to a stopwatch and kind of evened out after that, like. But then they made a good decision. They pushed out, got the flag, and they won 2-0, which is great play. But as you see, they're not gonna hold back. Like